You don't look average, you just have average habits. And honestly, I know you are probably following the same recycled drink water and sleep advice that everyone else is. That is why you look fine. But we don't want fine. Today, I am giving you the unconventional, slightly weird, and scientifically aggressive model secrets to rebuild your face from the inside out. No expensive serums, number 10-step routines, just a week of pure, high-end reconstruction. But before we start, I need you to comment, I'm glowing up down below. Psychologically, this locks in your intent and makes you way more likely to actually follow through. Now, let's start. Tip 1. The tactical ceasefire. The first rule of repair is to stop the attack. For the next 72 hours, we are calling a total ceasefire on your vanity. I need you to take your retinol, your vitamin C, and your AHAS, and put them in a drawer, close it, lock it. Using brightening actives on a damaged barrier is like pouring premium lemon juice on a fresh paper cut. It doesn't matter how expensive the serum is. If the barrier is open, the preservatives leak into the raw dermis, triggering a cascade of inflammation that mimics acne. This is why you have those tiny, red, itchy bumps that never seem to come to a head. For these 3 days, your skin needs absolute silence. Your routine is now a milk cleanser and a basic cream, that is it. We are letting the biological noise die down so your cells can finally hear each other again. Tip 2. The lipid mortar theory. To fix the face, you must understand its architecture. Your skin barrier, or the stratum corneum, follows a brick and mortar model where skin cells act as the bricks and a matrix of ceramides, cholesterol, and fatty acids acts as the mortar. When you overexfoliate, you aren't cleaning, you are power washing that mortar away, triggering transepidermal water loss TWL where hydration evaporates like steam from a kettle, leaving the surface tight and crepey. This 7-day protocol is about manually regrouting that luxury marble floor. We are sealing the gaps to move from angry inflammation to a polished, unrecognizable glow. Tip 3. The melt technique. Now, a disclaimer. If your skin is currently on fire, stinging and red, skip this next step until day 4. But if your barrier is crusty and clogged, we need the melt technique. We've all heard about icing your face to snatch the jawline, but if your pores are currently filled with hardened sebum and old makeup, icing just seals the trash inside. Twice this week, perform a 7-minute facial steam. No fancy machine needed, just a bowl of hot water and a silk soft towel. This softens the sebum plugs so they naturally slide out during your cleanse. By the end of the week, those stubborn texture bumps on your forehead will vanish, not because you scrubbed them, but because you melted them. Tip 4. The one-wash temperature protocol. Water is actually a massive irritant when your barrier is broken. In 2026, we are moving away from that squeaky clean obsession. For the next 7 days, you are only washing your face once a day, and never at the sink. Wash your face in the shower. Why? Because it stops you from double hitting your skin with too much water exposure. More importantly, check your temperature. Use lukewarm water only. Hot water melts your skin's natural oils exactly like it melts grease off a dinner plate. If your face feels tight or pink after you wash it, you've already lost the battle. Wait, if water is so bad, why did I tell you to steam your face earlier? Because there is a huge difference between drowning your skin and treating it. Think of your face like a delicate flower. If you blast it with a high-pressure garden hose, you're going to rip the petals off. That is your aggressive sink wash. But a light, gentle steam is exactly what it needs to open up and breathe. One is a destructive flood that strips your natural oils like dish soap on a greasy plate. The other is just a smart tool to soften the crust so your skin can finally look expensive again. Tip 5. The face basting secret. This is the unconventional model tip that sounds weird but changes lives. Face basting. Instead of reaching for a $100 serum, go to the drugstore and buy a thick ointment containing zinc oxide, yes, like diaper rash cream. Zinc is a legendary anti-inflammatory that acts as a biological bandage. It calms the redness instantly and creates an occlusive seal that is 100% airtight. Apply a thick layer at night. You will look like a ghost. It's fine and let it sit. This forces your skin to stop fighting the outside environment and focus entirely on internal repair. You will wake up on day 4 with a texture so polished it looks filtered. Tip 6. The 30-second damp skin seal. The biggest mistake you're making is applying moisturizer to dry skin. Air is a thief. The second you step out of the shower, the air starts stealing the moisture from your face. We are implementing the damp skin rule. After patting your face with a towel, never rubbing, we are treating the skin like antique silk. Apply your moisturizer within 30 seconds while the skin is still slightly damp. This traps those water molecules inside the bricks before they can evaporate. If your skin feels tight midday, don't use a face mist, which can actually cause more evaporation. Instead, reapply your mineral sunscreen. The zinc and titanium act as a physical lubricant and a protective seal while UV rays are trying to degrade your healing collagen. Tip 7. Evening carb isolation. If your face is inflamed, your body is too. We are fixing the face bloat with a timing trick. For the next week, try evening carb isolation. If you eat carbs at dinner, eat them alone. No creamy pasta, no cheesy pizza. Why? Fat slows down digestion. When you mix heavy fats with carbs at 8 p.m., those carbs just sit in your gut and ferment while you sleep. This is the primary source of that puffy morning look where your eyes look half closed and your jawline disappears. Eat a bowl of rice or fruit by itself, it digests instantly, and you wake up with that morning skinny effect in your face. Salt follows the same rule. Salt before 4 p.m. your kidneys flush it during the day, but at night, it just pools in your brow bone, making you look tired and aged. Tip 8. The pillow flip protocol. If you are doing all this work but sleeping on a dirty pillowcase, you are literally rubbing old bacteria and dead skin back into your open barrier for 8 hours. In 2026, we are not just changing pillowcases. We are flipping them. Here is the rule. Night 1, sleep on the front. Night 2, flip it to the back. Night 3, you change it. Your skin is a sponge at night, and if that sponge is sitting on a week's worth of old hair oils and face basting residue, you will wake up with tiny whiteheads. Tip 9. The cold finish shower hack. Since I told you to wash your face in the shower to avoid double hitting your skin, here is the pro model move to finish. Before you step out, turn the water to a cool, refreshing temperature for the last 30 seconds. Not ice cold. We don't want to shock the system, just cool. Why? Because the warm water from your shower naturally opens your blood vessels. If you step out into a cold room like that, your skin loses moisture instantly. By day 7, your skin security system is back online. The stinging stops, the redness fades, and your face finally holds its own moisture. If you like this video, like, subscribe for more. Goodbye, bestie.